Hello everyone, my name is Anwar. Today I want to explain to you on how seated auction works, which is this blue icon here. To know about the different icons we have here, please scroll down on how it works and look at the different videos that we have available on the bottom. Today we're going to explain again about the seated auction. As you can see over here, it will say that we have 47 available seats left. If you click on it, you're going to see it says here 3 bidders are already paid for these seats, 47 available. So this auction was basically for 50 people to join. Of course, we're never going to have seated people for 2, but this was made basically just for this video because we want to show you guys how it works. So as you see, there's Vert Jaguar and there's 24/7 bids, which I'm using now. I'm not reserved. I'm going to reserve it right now. But as you could, if you go into our, if you see our accounts placing bids, they will only be placing bids under anything that says test only. So if you see test only, please do not bid on them. We are not going to confuse you and say test only uno. It will just say basically test only, and inside the descriptions it will say basically these are for testing purposes. Please do not place any bids on them, and again, do not reserve any seats if they say test on them. You want to look for Bitcoin BTC, 1 BTC, 1 BTC Bitcoin or something like that. Nothing that says test on it. And again, this is basically for us to keep testing the system. So now basically we're going to reserve a seat here on this one. As you see, Vert Jaguar already reserved a seat, and I'm under 24/7 bids, so I'm going to reserve a seat right now. Please read the terms and conditions, agree to it, and it's going to deduct 50 out of my balance, which it just did, to reserve this. And if you go back here, you're going to see that seats are filled. So now, besides these 2 people that basically paid for these seats, nobody else could join. And again, it will never be 2 seats because it's going to basically be like 20 and up seats. Depends on the auction we're auctioning. But as you can see here, no more seats are available for anyone to join. So only those people will basically join this auction. Or if it's 50 like this one, once they get filled, only those 50 will basically join this auction. So now I'm going to pause this video and I'm going to basically start this auction. The way it works is once you reserve your seat, you will get a notification that your seat is confirmed. You'll also get an email with the same thing. It'll tell you here, since this is basically ended earlier than the date over here, we are going to start it before this date. So the way it works is if this date here, basically every time we create a seated auction, we set up 30 days. So like this one, if it does not fill within 30 days of us advertising it, so let's say we just put it up live today and it went 30 days past and we couldn't fill up the seats, everybody that paid us 500 bits to reserve this will get a credit back into their account, and you could basically see your history, which will be on a different video hopefully. You'll see it here basically under detail report that you did get your refund back. So now I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to show basically how when I start this what will happen. Okay, so basically now the auction is still here and I just sent the notification for everyone, and you can see over here, see auction reminder. You click on it and it'll tell you basically that the test BTC or whatever the auction name is, auction will start at this time. Click here to see timer and make sure you're make yourself available. So basically you need to basically go search for that auction and just make yourself available. It'll have a timer like this. I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to start it earlier actually, just for the video purposes. Okay, so basically I just set it. As you see that nobody could join this except the people that actually actually reserved the seat. I did reserve a seat using this what I'm going to do is use Vert Jaguar, the original guy, the other account that I have. I'm going to set an auto bid on that one, auto bid on this one, and I'm going to be back right now because I'm going to basically place a bid on a different account that basically going to set a bid on a different account that I didn't reserve a seat, and show you that it will not allow them to bid on this. I just clicked manual bids now, just basically to make sure I'm logged in the right accounts. Of course, you are not allowed to have multiple accounts. I basically just enabled my IP address of not getting suspended because I am the admin here. And anytime you'll see admin test account, it's us. We will never bid on regular auctions, only test auctions. So you'll never see any of our test auctions actually bidding on live auctions. That's not a test, or seated auction. That's not a test. It will just be basically under test. If it's not a test, we are not allowed. Us, our family, our employees are not allowed to be bidding on normal auction. So I'm gonna log out here really quick. I'm going to log in a different user that did not join this. As you see, it's a seated auction. This is Vert Jaguar 2. He did not reserve a seat. As you see, I place a bid. Sorry, this auction is not a bid available for you. So it's only reserved for those who basically joined this. Now I could go here. This is not a seated auction, and I could bid on it as much as I want because, I'm not the one. I'm not the one who basically. This is not a reserved auction, and this is open for anybody. So if it doesn't have a reserve, if it doesn't have that seat icon, anybody could join that auction. But on a seated auction, on this account, no way the system will let me bid on this. It's only reserved for those X amount of people that we basically wanted to join, or whoever bought the bids, whoever bought the seat. Okay, I'm gonna go back into my other account so we could basically finish this auction and show you how it works. Again, you're not allowed to have multiple accounts. It's actually against our site rules. This is just my IP address has been unblocked. It's for me to have multiple accounts. If you do get caught using multiple accounts, you will lose any bids that you had, any auctions that you won. Everything will be suspended. So please make sure you visit site rules and follow the rules. And don't outsmart the system, because if you do win an auction, we need your accurate information. If you send us false information, or you put your name as crypto builder or crypto this, you could use your username whatever you want, not your actual information, which is right here, and you'll see it right now on checkout. This information, we need accuracy. Of course, I put my fake phone number because I don't want to put it up in public, but if you put fake information here, and we could tell that it's fake, you're going to be contacted and show us basically proof that it's you, or if your name is Crypto Bidder, as a first name or last name. So just make sure you give us the real information on checkout. We don't need your real information unless if you win something. If you win something, we need your information. This is just to protect me and you. Again, if you want to know anything about this auto bid, how it works, I'm not going to explain it into this video. If you need to know anything about this extended timer, and if you want to know anything about bid deductions, please scroll all the way down how it works. Watch those videos over there. I'm going to end this auction. I'm going to stop Vert Jaguar of bidding on it. I'm going to make 24/7 bids now win this auction. So now there's nobody left to bid. Of course, if it's 50-60 people, they will start bidding until the last person stops. As you could see now, this guy, if he wins it for 75 cents, you do have to send me this 75 cents as a payment to receive your half a BTC or whatever that auction was for. Uh, okay, so it's sold for 24/7 bids, which is this account I'm on. You're going to basically get a notification. You won. What you want to do is always, you even got an email, but always go inside here, make sure what you have won. It's going to say Bitcoin, BTC, and the total amount of Bitcoins you won. Okay, which is 0.50 here on this one. Again, this is a test. The wordings is not going to be like that. It won't say test on this, but now I know that I have to send in my BTC address. So now I go to account, one auction. There's the auction that I just won right here, Bitcoin. Pay online, pay now. Make sure you enter your correct information here. This part is really important, really important, that we need the crypto address of where do you want us to send your winning BTC. If you want a Verge, if you want Verge, I need your Verge address. You want BTC, I need your BTC deposit address. Not your private keys. I never need your private keys. I just need your deposit address. If you want to send them to your Binance, to your coin payments, to where to your Binance, coin payments, Coinbase, wherever you have your wallet, you give us basically that crypto address and we'll send it there. Now the only thing is, if you give us a wrong address on checkout and you contact us immediately, there's nothing I could do for you. This is really important, and really important that you give us the real address here, because a lot of fraud will start happening where someone will act on your behalf and say, oh, I did not do this. No, we're going to follow this address. So make sure you write it exactly what's your BTC address for this one, your Verge address if it's a Verge, XRP address if it's XRP, etc. For Bitcoin, of course, let's say that's my deposit address, that's a fake address. But let's say, for an example, you want Ripple or anything that has, a wallet address and then it has a tag number. So you're gonna enter like your Ripple address, and then you're gonna put tag. So you could write whatever you want here, okay, and then put me your tag number here, whatever your tag, or there's tag, there's other words that they use, like XR, for an example, XMR has a deposit address and it has a payment ID address. So if it's a payment ID, just put your payment ID, just write it in, payment ID. Okay, and what is that payment ID? And just if it has two different deposit sections, you're gonna basically put over here like a deposit address, what is it, and then your payment ID. That's only if your crypto requires that or your token requires that. Now Bitcoin does not have that, so it's only an address. I don't have to write deposit address is this, but only if you have a tag or a memo or something that depositing to that crypto needs it, you're going to put that. Basically tag is whatever it is, and make sure if it's capital letter you put capital letter, small letter you put, how to use crypto. Actually, this website is only meant for people that knows about crypto. If you do not know anything about crypto, please go learn it before you start using this auction. So after you enter your Bitcoin address, I want a BTC, that's my Bitcoin address, you continue and you proceed through checkout. This is for auction winners. You need to read this, agree to the terms and conditions, continue. It will take you basically to coin payments. You do need to pay whatever winning you won. So you won it for 75 cents, you have to pay me that 75 cents. You won it for $100, you're gonna have to pay $100 to receive that half a BTC. You cannot use fiat money. It's only crypto auction. We only accept crypto and we only pay out in crypto. There is no fiat involved here. So if you have any questions, please scroll down all the way down on the website, and you could find us on Telegram. We're going to have a live chat right here, available 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, and also the contact us tab right here. The best way, I believe, is to contact us to Telegram, just because I have my notification on blast always. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.